CustomTactiles.com here, and today I'm looking at a Spyderco Chokwe. I remember I got blasted a little while ago from some guys when I complained a little bit about some of the flaws that I thought were the flaws in the Taiwan made Spydercos. One of the ones I complained a little bit about was the Chokwe, and I've since picked one up. I've decided, that it was the right price, and I was willing to accept, the what I thought were deficiencies in the design a little bit. So here it is. I think it's a cool looking knife. I've always been into the sort of the crazier looking Spydercos. Conveniently, they also happen to be the ones that appreciate and value the best. Of course, this has the S30B steel blade that's shipped out to Taiwan, I guess, and they machine it out there into the Spyderco blades for most of the higher end Spydercos coming out nowadays. So. The thing about the Chokwe is that it has those larger, those wider washers in there. You can't probably really pick them up in on the screen here, but it's usually, I don't like it when there's a lot of space when the washers are thicker. It usually means that there's less precision in the tolerances making up the knife. This one doesn't have any play, really. It's quite well made. But that's one of the things that bothered me a little bit about the Chokwe. More recent Taiwan-made Spydercos actually have resolved that, and they actually go with a thinner washer now, which I appreciate. The washer is also really small because the pivot's small in this one, and the lock bar comes out really tight in there. And I found the lock bar, just because, I don't know, somehow it's really flimsy on this one. I worry a little bit about it. But, I mean, it's not an EDC. It's a cool looking knife. I bought it just because it has a funky look, and I like the way it looks in the display case. I've got lots of Spydercos. I love their look. I love the sort of the experimental design, the sort of the carefree way that Spyderco goes out and just does whatever they want to do without trying to follow any trends. They kind of do their own thing. And that's what I like the best about Spyderco, and that's why I bought the knife. I mean, I like that about Spyderco, and that's pretty much what all there is to it. The Chokwe, I know, has a bit of a cult following online. A lot of guys like it. It's got some neat things, a little jimping there on the bottom, so I guess you don't run your finger onto the blade. It feels pretty nice in the hand. It's lightweight. It's got a good sized blade, good poking edge there. It's very stabby, and it's smooth. It's relatively well made, and it's very smooth. It's mostly the pivot washers and the lock bar that I just didn't like too much about this knife. But I mean, I don't like sometimes when you can take the lock bar and you can push it in sort of this direction, which is what you can do with this one, because I guess it's so thin. But it is what it is. Otherwise, it's a very cool knife. I'm glad I picked one up, and hope you guys enjoyed this short little review. Have a good one.